is not only a concern in the Western countries, it is also a key issue in the Third World. Thiên Chí has been active for many years, seeking out every opportunity to provide employment. Our projects support communities in what they want to do. The type of employment is varied. However, the common objective is quite clear. Priority is given to develop family employment, technical support and small loans. Waste recycling, jobs are created locally and the profits are reinvested in the villages. Handicrafts development. Typically, a small enterprise lacks capital and technical resources to set up a profitable business. We replant trees. Employment totals approximately 2,000 working days each year. Bridges and roads are repaired. The local community contributes 80% of the costs. Thiên Chí operates in the south of Vietnam. We are a local organisation which has taken many years to set up because of many administrative and legal requirements. Now Thiên Chí is contributing very successfully to the community and local authorities are even financing some of their projects. Thiên Chí focus is to assist 1,000 very poor households whose weekly income is approximately €2 per person. This family owns no land. A sympathetic neighbour has lent them a field for free. Thiên Chí has given a credit of €40 to produce watermelons. Low investment, low risk. But to be sure, they live next door to their crop to prevent theft. Where families are unable to farm, small animal breeding programs are an option. For example, it costs only €32 to raise about 30 rabbits. Thiên Chí provides a small loan and the family managing these animals will earn a regular monthly income of €6 to €12. Tan, our veterinary surgeon, has successfully launched 70 breeding farms to date. Often the level of education is extremely low. Tan pays regular visits and provides practical advice. This farmer seems completely lost. My rabbits feel so hot, he says. Tan explains he could easily put leaves on the iron sheet roof. Another option, and even less expensive than rabbits, is silkworms. Only €2 are needed to commence the breed animals. In 3 weeks, silkworm farmers can expect to earn €30. The first breeding program has been a total success and other families are now waiting to follow this model. Sometimes the poorest are exploited by moneylenders who lend money at high interest rates of 50 to 240% per year. We have established saving credit groups. Solidarity and saving are the main priority. The little safe of the group is opened only in meetings and together they decide who will be able to borrow. The rate of repayment is 100% in the majority of the groups. The group leader can hardly write. She is assisted by her daughter. A cadre from the district makes sure everything is correctly done. Recently, Thiên Chí was congratulated by the World Bank for a new project on the recycling. We hope that 18 profitable jobs can be created in each district through this project, as well as solve what is becoming a major problem. waste is dumped illegally everywhere and burned at low temperature, thus producing dangerous gases like dioxin. This is a paradox in a country where ancestors are worshipped. Unauthorized dumping in the cemetery, and behind is the official one. This toy will die here, but other waste is much more dangerous, like these medicines and vials. In the middle of this, the workers are barefoot in their open sandals. From the waste, 70% is organic and can be used to make good compost. In addition, 10% of the waste is plastic and will be recycled. Over the past 4 years, schoolboys have been collecting plastic bags. Thiên Chí now resells them for recycling. Approximately 30,000 children take part in this campaign. The entire community is enthusiastic and has become involved, often assisting the children to collect the maximum amount of plastics. The psychological impact on the community is not small. The teachers are great. Their participation has also a huge impact on public opinion. A truck visits all schools to collect the plastic. Today we want to do the recycling as well, because you will see that much can be done to make it cleaner. The large bags are first unpacked, then passed through a small mill to shake them, so any remains will fall out. They are then sorted, and the whites have 5 times more value than the others. Finally, they are then ground into small pieces. Here you see this lady smile readily. However, young people do not want to be seen. They are ashamed of the work they do. Colour plastics are melted and will be used for making pipes, small ropes, etc. White plastics are washed. The used water is really dirty and barely filtered before it is thrown away. This project is now well underway. A field has been given to us and a small contractor shares the investment. We hope to make a profit of several thousands of euros each year. Employment is also a great concern of the local authorities. We work together with them on this. Collaboration is very good because we choose to work only where the local partners are really motivated. We also assist several small contractors, provided they create more jobs. In the delta, the channels are encumbered with water lilies. Once dried, the stems can be used to develop the local craft industry. We concentrate our efforts on marketing so that they can sell more at a profit.
Biết tiếng Thái không?
Chưa học gì biết. Xay.
This workshop has created 500 jobs. The women are trained to work at home. In the district where lotus flowers are abundant, they have become an income source for the community. Transported by bicycles, 150 kilos each time. The condition of this business is precarious. They are the victims of the market prices. We have provided covers so that the people can be sheltered. The best workers here can earn €1 a day. A group of women were trained in patchwork. All quilts are handmade and sometimes designed by the women themselves. They are 55 full-time, organised into 4 autonomous groups. The quilts they produce are exquisite, but the prices are kept low so they can sell many and create more employment for other women. In rural areas, unemployment varies, obviously, with the season. At the beginning of the monsoon, work is limited. Sometimes families have only one meal per day. Tung is in charge of this program of reforestation. These trees were planted 2 years ago. This year he planted 50,000 more of them and monitors the program very carefully. The workers are paid a third when they plant the trees and another third after 6 months when Tung comes to count the surviving trees, and the same again after 2 years. Thiên Chí obviously selects the poorest communities. Access is often terrible with roads in such poor conditions. As soon as it rains, the roads become just a large mud pit. Such conditions make transport very difficult and costly. Animals and harvests are harder to sell. Farmers usually make up €10 profit for one pig. However, if the road is bad and combined with price fluctuations, the buyer can impose a price so low that no profits are left. Of course, it is always the poorest who live at the end of the bad roads. For the same reason, sometimes the children fail at school. Their parents may even not let them go till they are 1 or 2 years older. Tan is in charge of our program. Objectives are twofold: to improve the roads and to create jobs, even if they are temporary. Projects are based on where and when we can make the most positive impact for the poorest. It is often difficult to explain to our funders why a small NGO is involved in rebuilding roads. However, for us it is simple. Firstly, we create jobs. 23,753 working days were created during the last 12 months. Everyone in the community is involved, even the elderly, such as these two, gathering rocks. Secondly, the people contribute 80% to the total costs. We contribute just 20%. For example, if 1 metre of concreted road costs €5, Thiên Chí pays €1. Thirdly, roads and bridges are essential to development. Where motorbikes can access, the price of anything you buy drops overall by 10%, but the value of harvests increases by 10 to 20%. Improving roads therefore makes an enormous difference to a community's income. Without a better bridge, young children are not allowed to go to school. They are too afraid of accidents. This threshing machine cannot pass either, so the farms on the other side waste a lot of money to carry their harvest across. The success of our programs is first and foremost thanks to the local people. They are hard workers and will certainly succeed, but if we help, progress is achieved more quickly. The children of today should not have to wait longer. Their smiles always motivate us to continue.